In today's show, not only do we have a special guest, we've got news about Disney announcing new Photopass Snapchat, Disneyland Hotel reopens July 2nd, headline news, meetups, trivia, and so much more, all in today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Caselnova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
Well, all right, everybody. As you can see, we've got our good buddy Heidi here from Destinations of Travel, and they are our signature sponsor. We love being a part of their team. So not only are we going to be talking about Destinations of Travel, we're going to be talking about all the different travel deals. So welcome, Heidi. How are you doing today?
Thank you. It's good to be here. I'm good. I'm tired, but good.
Yeah?
You're getting my caffeinated self.
Oh, excellent. Well, that makes one of us. I've been pounding water all day.
Yeah. I got nothing caffeinated.
Yeah. So let me start off by saying we want to make sure that if you're thinking about doing any travel at all, you want to reach out to our buddies at Destinations of Travel because they are the best. And it doesn't cost you a dime to have the quality of service and the guarantee that something goes wrong, you'll have an advocate on your side. So definitely want to get in touch with our buddies over Destinations of Travel. We'll tell you about how to do that in just a second. But now that we have you here, Heidi, let's talk about some of the specials that Disney's running. Where would you like to start?
I was looking over things and one jumped out at me because I'm realizing it's May 24th and there's a particular deal that they're offering right now with Spring Into Magic, saving up to 30% on a room, but you have to book through May 27th. So if anybody is interested, they kind of want to get on the ball like now. So it's basically you have to book through May 27th, but you can book a trip up through July 10th. So, you got a couple days to figure out to get your act together with all that fun stuff. But I mean, pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So.
Yeah.
Anytime they offer any discount nowadays, just take it.
Oh,
just take
jump.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And when they can stay up until, if they book now in May, they can stay, I think it's up until
July
September?
10th.
July 10th, okay.
Well, that one is July 10th. So the other one, that's up to 25% on rooms. Okay. That one picks up July 11th through the end of September.
Okay.
So leading right up to the beginning of the 50th celebration.
Right.
So
that's your summer discount.
Yeah.
To get you through the summer. That's good.
And I have to tell you too, I was looking at the Park Pass availability calendar because I had somebody reach out. They wanted to do a spur of the moment trip. They wanted to go June 3rd through the 6th. And I looked at the calendar and I have to tell you, every park was pretty well booked the 3rd through the 5th. The 6th, Epcot was open, but June is really filling up and July's starting there. So if people want to go during the summer, it'd be wise to get on that right away. So
Right. That's that's the horrible part. I mean, you could wind up, I would probably book my tickets before I book my room to make sure I can get into a park and that I'm just not sitting at my hotel pool the entire week or 4 days or whatever.
Well, and it's really nice too, because there is something that pops up when you go to reserve, like to make your reservations, that shows you the availability at that point in time. So,
right.
I mean, then you can make an informed decision about whether you're just going to be enjoying the amenities of the resort or hop in the park.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know Disneyland's doing this, but we'll talk about that later. So Heidi, they have to get their ticket first and then go look at the park reservation. Well, they can view the park reservation dates and decide if there's dates available to then go buy a ticket so that they can book those admission days that
Right.
they want.
Yeah, exactly.
How quickly, like if I see like, oh, it's, Wednesday's open at the Magic Kingdom, and I go to buy my ticket and then come back and then it's gone. It's gone. Are they going that quickly, or is it, what have you, because I haven't looked of recent, because
Yeah.
it gets depressing.
The one I know, well, the one tip that I have heard people say, I haven't tried it myself, but I've heard people say, just check regularly because things do become available. And I experienced that for a July trip. I have some friends going, and at one point, Hollywood was completely gone. And they couldn't get a park pass reservation, but then it ended up a couple days later that some availability opened up. So it's really just luck of the draw. Like you just have to keep checking and just be diligent to keep looking. But you book a package and it comes with the room and the tickets. And I just tell my guests right away and make those park pass reservations because we can't do that for them, which is really frustrating. But
you cannot make the park reservation for them.
I cannot. There's a liability waiver that they have to acknowledge when they make their park pass reservations, and I legally am not allowed to do that for them.
Wow.
But I gladly walk them through it, and it's really not that hard. It's not as scary as it sounds.
Okay. And then what other specials are going on?
Let me see. So there was also a Florida resident deal going on if you book through July 10th. So, I always like this up to 30%, and then you can get like deluxe stay for significantly cheaper. So it's just a nice perk. And I'm trying to think. Yeah, that goes through July 10th. Oh, there was an Aulani one. You want me to talk about that now?
Yeah, sure. Who doesn't want to go to Hawaii?
I mean, why not?
Right.
We should arrange some kind of meetup in Hawaii. Maybe,
yes, Shannon.
At some point. Yep, Shannon, if you're listening. Yeah. So save up to 30% on select rooms for 5-night stays is what it's advertised as. But I have a fun little tidbit. I had some guests that were looking at going in November, and it was kind of cool because they originally were thinking 3 nights. And I was playing with the dates, and I added a night. Right. And don't you know, with a 4-night stay, they were able to stay for the exact same price as staying for 3 nights. So they basically got a night free. So
that is great.
They jumped on that. So, yeah.
So is that something that's ongoing, or is that just one of those things that Aulani's just like hurt for people? So they're like, we're going to give you this night.
I think ongoing right now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah. So,
trying
to get people out there.
Yeah. So listen, if you want to book any of these, or you have your own agenda or itinerary that you want, definitely get in touch with Heidi. Her email address is right down at the bottom there. You can email her, or if you don't, you go to disneyparks.com/D2 travel, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time since I've had to say it.
It's disneyparkspodcast.com/travel.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
Very good.
Easy for us podcast.
Yeah, because I have a short-term memory problem. So you go there, fill out a form. It's like your name, your phone number, when you want to go, yada, yada, yada. And then we'll pass all that information over to Heidi, and she can, contact you and get you booked on your trip. I don't think Disneyland currently is running any specials because they're barely open.
Right. They're barely open. It's only for California residents at this point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I was a California resident, I would be jumping on that. But, before everybody else and their mother comes to California. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, everybody wants to keep Disneyland and California's park right now. It kind of is. So, enjoy.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I tried booking something for this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, and I there's nothing. Even the new
Mm.
JW Marriott completely sold out.
Really?
Yeah. And
Yikes.
I was like, oh, that's disappointing. So now I'm thinking Labor Day is when I'm going to do a staycation, maybe. So
Ooh, that'll be fun. Where are you going to stay?
I want to try the JW, the new JW
Oh, do
Marriott
you?
over on Bonnet. You know,
Cool.
Yeah, I did too. That was
I've been to all the
amazing.
Disney resorts. That's like old school.
Oh, okay. Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. The Contemporary's under construction until October.
He's everywhere.
What?
Yep.
You've been everywhere.
Yeah, I've been to.
Yeah.
Actually, the only one I have not is Beach Club.
I'm staying there in July.
Sweet.
Very first time.
Wow.
We're coming to use the pool, Heidi.
Yep. Okay.
Sign us up as registered guests.
I'll give you a magic band. I have plenty.
Hey, we got these extra people that are going to stay in my room.
Who are these two yahoos? You don't belong here.
yahoos. I'm sure your husband will be fine with it.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He won't be on the trip, so he won't care.
See, there you go. Oh, God. We're going to hell.
We're gonna stop
Heidi's
this
husband, no. We are not
No.
crazy.
No.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
He's a good sport.
I had a little. We talk about cruise line, just not necessarily Disney Cruise Line, but have we gotten any idea when cruise is going to open back up? Has the CDC or whoever's in charge of that opened up cruising yet? Because I've heard rumors, and I'm getting marketed pretty aggressively from the two or three cruise lines that I'm on their list.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have not kept up with what the CDC is saying about cruise lines at this point. I kind of suppressed that after my cruise was, moved
Canceled.
many, many times. Yep, basically. So I'm
yeah.
a little bitter.
Yeah.
I would not
But
have been able to tell that actually.
Yeah.
no,
I don't blame you. We've had we had a vacation booked. We had 3 different versions of our vacation booked, and we wound up having to come up with the 4th for our for my wife's birthday. It was unbelievable. We wound up going to a club bed in South Florida.
Oh.
Yeah, get excited. It sounds amazing. It's not half the resort it used to be, but
It was in the 80s. It's a spectacular place to visit.
oh my God, it was phenomenal in the 80s. Yeah, now it's not so much.
Maybe Rob Lowe's Nat Geo show will go there for you.
Oh, maybe. That's funny. I mean, we where were we? We stayed oh man, I can't remember where we stayed. We had just gotten done. We had just gotten done staying at the Polynesian bungalow.
Oh yeah.
And the lady was like, "Oh, guys, have you ever been here before?" "No." "We're going to blow your mind." And I started to say, well, and my wife puts her hand over her mouth. She's like, "Shut up." "That's great. I can't wait." And I'm like looking at my wife going, "Okay, all right, fine. All right." We were not blown away, just FYI.
Yeah.
So, do we have any listeners?
Do we have any
Are
what?
people asking?
No.
Are people in the room asking questions?
No, I don't see any.
This is an opportunity to get a question answered from legit
a
travel
professional. It's free advice.
Look out.
Yeah.
A legit travel professional with caffeine.
Yeah. Come on.
Saying something.
Come on, people. Come on.
Hey, in part of the travel industry, having a travel agent on caffeine is better than having no travel agent at all. Trust me on that.
I need it. I'm telling you, I have to wake up early tomorrow morning. I've got advanced dining reservations to make for some friends that are going. So, yeah. Party of 10.
We have one question. It's the pros and cons of staying at the Dolphin versus a Disney-owned hotel.
I'll let you answer, but I've got a thought.
I got a con, too.
Okay. My first thought is if you're going to do it before the end of 2021, Magical Express will still be a perk that you can enjoy on Disney property, whereas at the Dolphin and Swan and Dolphin you can't, from what I understand. let's see. I mean, the location is really nice.
Yeah.
Obviously for both, and they both have, and you may need to correct me. You guys are the Florida, Florida natives right there, but like I've heard dining and things, there's some good options there too. So it's kind of tricky. There's an ice cream shop or something I heard really good reviews about, but I can't remember what it was called.
Sushi, karaoke.
Yeah. Oh, you can't go wrong with karaoke.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard. I heard recently that they're not using Disney as their bus to the parks anymore, so they hired mirrors. So the wait in between buses is quite longer than it used to be because they're not on the Disney bus schedule. So Mears is doing their run. Now, the other problem with that is you're not going where the Disney buses goes. You're now going to where the other buses go. Like in Magic Kingdom, that's a whole separate part of the TTC, which is a little bit more of a walk. The studios, it's a lot more of a walk. So, those are some of the cons of that thing as well.
Convenience is definitely a key for staying on property.
Yeah.
So,
but if transportation is not an issue, what do you think? Like if they have a car?
Well, I was going to say too, at least from my personal experience, when we've looked at the Swan and Dolphin, the price up front looked really good, but then we got to the end, there were all these taxes and fees that were tacked on there. It was like, man, that's not as sweet as it was.
Yeah, I think it's a $30 resort fee, and it's also $30 to park your car. So that's $60 extra a day for nothing. And from what I've heard of recent, there is no haggle with those anymore. You used to be able to say, like, I'm not going to do this, that, and the other thing, and they might reduce it, but now those are non-negotiable items. So,
yeah.
Totally non-negotiable items. Yeah. We found that out the hard way too. We were staying there for yet another birthday trip, and we were just kind of getting our feet wet. We were just climbed out from underneath a bunch of debt, and we were doing okay, but we had very limited funds that we could play with, and they pulled everything for the resort hold. And I'm like, oh, I got to pay for my wife's dinner in 15 minutes, that kind of thing. So,
oh, geez.
So
I just wish the resorts would just add those fees and, put the parking, put the resort fee, just build it into the price of the room. Yeah. It's like getting an airline seat and then you can't carry anything on. You can't only bring your personal item. Just put it all in the price. Don't tell me this price. And then I look down at the bottom line and it's like, what?
Yeah.
It's just
like be competitive
terrible.
if they do.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
My answer to the question is very simple. It's like, yes, you could stay at the Swan, you could stay at the Dolphin, and they're lovely resorts. They really are.
Yeah.
But if you're a Disney fan, first of all, if that's all you can get into because all the Disney resorts are booked, that is what it is. Yeah. But as a Disney fan, if you're coming, and I know the guy that asked the question, you're going to want to stay at a Disney resort,
right?
Because it's a Disney resort.
Yeah.
And here's the crazy thing: I would rather stay at like Pop Century, maybe even like All-Star Resort before I would stay, because the price difference is so dramatic. It's just like, look, I'll stay at a cheapy resort and still have a great time because it's still Disney. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, it's still Disney. Yeah. It's just a better experience.
Yeah. Hey, Heidi, something I wanted to mention, maybe, I don't know if you saw this or read this, but I now heard that Disney travel agents, can book Margaritaville cottages as part of a Disney package.
I just saw that the other day. I know.
What?
I know.
I'm thinking to myself, does Disney, like, did they run out of rooms? Like, they need help
I
from
know.
another resort? Like, oh, go stay over in Margaritaville. We'll give you the same kind of treatment.
Right. It's kind of strange to me because they have all these resorts sitting there on
Yeah.
property that are unoccupied. Now, granted,
Yeah.
I know that they have to staff them, but I was scratching my head when I saw that too. I need to dig into that a little more because
Yeah.
I was floored, absolutely floored.
Yeah. I was like, is this a typo?
Yeah.
Right.
Did
The
somebody?
two
Yeah.
don't really go together. Okay.
I mean, those Margaritaville cottages are beautiful. I mean,
Yep.
the 1 bedroom,
Right.
2 bedroom, 3 bed, they are gorgeous. So I'm thinking, oh, that's a nice option. All right,
Absolutely.
Right.
somebody was asking, are there deals for like both resorts? I'm assuming he's thinking Disneyland, Disney World. Steve, is that what you mean by both resorts? I'm not sure.
Like for doing both? Like, well,
I don't think have they ever done a deal where you can stay at one and then stay at the other for some discounted price? I don't think they've ever done that.
if they have, it would be news to me, but that would be
Yeah.
cool. They should jump on that as
Yeah.
soon as, things get a little less crazy. But
And more
yeah.
places open up to stay in.
yeah.
And then factor in that, if they were to do a deal, they'd have to open up Disneyland and California Adventure to people other than people from California.
Yeah.
And they're just
Exactly.
not doing
Right.
it. Unless I missed a press release, which is entirely possible. But,
Right.
they still got it locked down.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
it's just it's funny. I mean, it's a challenge as a Disney
Yeah.
person we're talking about. We have to keep reminding ourselves, you can't get there yet.
Yeah.
Have we heard any rumors of when they're thinking of lifting that, or is that Governor Gruesome issue?
I am not really sure. I've only seen Paradise Pier is going to reopen on July 15th.
Yeah.
Like at reduced capacity. Then, Disneyland Hotel July 2nd, like with reduced. So we've seen that. So that makes me think that maybe, and I do know that there are several Good Neighbor hotels that are available. So it could be moving in that direction, but I don't honestly know which powers that be make that call,
Well, I think the governor makes the overarching call, and then Disney decides where they want to go, how much risk they're willing to take, and letting 35% when the governor said you go to 50. So
Yep. I will say though too, like we were talking about little things, coming back and everything. I was so encouraged when I saw the Disney College program coming back. That's huge.
Yeah. Well, the whole hospitality industry is struggling just to get people to work. So they're like, oh, wait a minute, we can't get normal people. We'll just get the college kids to do it.
Brilliant.
We can pay them less, then they're going to work their butts off, and we're just going to charge all of their rent to that, and they'll go home with a paycheck that says 0 on it. So, let's get that program going again.
Why not?
College kids can do it.
Funny story. I have a buddy of mine who works in the hospitality industry, and they actually had someone say to them, "Look, I can only work X amount of hours, or else I won't be able to get my unemployment."
Yeah,
and I'm like, "Well,
oh Lord,
you're employed. You that hurt my brain.
Right,
processed through.
Yep.
Yeah.
But having the college kids come back, I mean, I think that, World Showcase will be a much better experience, at least, at the very least.
Yeah.
But travel to the United States, is that a bit of a challenge for some of those folks?
Well, not the international, the regular college program.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Good call.
Yeah. They're not, the international kids are not coming back yet. So it's just but hey, listen, if you sign up for this program, you're going to get a brand spanking new room to stay in. That's not going to be filled with roaches, cockroaches, and stink of,
for now,
30 years of people sweat and slime in them. So
you paint a beautiful picture with your words.
I'm just trying to show the good side of this. It'll be a brand new spanking room. It'll have that new paint smell.
Sounds great.
Heidi, I think that with you here, you'd be a little bit more, understanding but nope, right down the middle of Main
Nope.
Street, USA.
I'm just saying, listen, those rooms over there in Chatham and they're old. They're very, very old.
They are.
Whoever buys that complex, just bulldoze it because the cockroaches need a new place to stay anyway.
Oh, geez.
If they try to, the cockroaches will revolt and tip the bulldozer.
Probably.
All right. Is there any other travel? Is there any other travel we have in the chat room?
Let's see. Can I get no? I think that's it. I don't see any more travel related questions.
Did we miss anything, Heidi?
Oh gosh. You're asking the wrong one right now. The caffeine's wearing off. No, I don't think we missed anything at this point. Nothing groundbreaking.
Right.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell everybody how they can get in touch with you personally? Because if you're willing to come on the show and anybody wants to book any travel, we would love for them to contact you. Yeah. So how do people find you?
Sure. So my email address, Heidi Estep, HEIDIESTEP @d2travel.com is a great way. You can also, I have a private Facebook group, Just the Disney Dream Away. You can take a look there and message me through that. I have my Destinations to Travel with Heidi Estep page. So lots of different ways to reach out. Instagram, Dream Away with Heidi. So yeah, I'm everywhere.
We'll try to link as much of that up as we can. And so we'll definitely, guys, if you're thinking about doing any type of travel, it doesn't necessarily have to be Disney, although it's probably preferred, but Heidi can do more than just Disney. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. I can. I have done Universal. I'm branching out a little bit, but I know my buddy Christy also does more, a little bit more beyond that. So she would be a great resource too. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, that's why Destinations to Travel is one of the best teams in the business, and they will definitely help you out. And so the question I want to ask Heidi: are you going to hang with us for the rest of the show, or are you wanting to call me? Okay, hey, all right,
I'm game. Let's go.
We may put you to work then.
Uh-oh.
Remember you said.
Shoot! I need more coffee. Crap.
Here we go.
Okay, bring it.
So anything else you want to chat about before we actually get into it?
I got nothing.
Okay. How we get into the news?
I was going to say one more thing about Destinations to Travel. You were talking about the team. I have to tell you, definitely firsthand experience. If we have questions ourselves as travel agents, it's really nice because there's a camaraderie there. And we can definitely bounce things off of one another, and just really, really nice family, So
that's good.
Sweet.
Props.
Sweet.
That's what it's about.
All right. So Heidi, don't forget your line is the news. Ready?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So there's nothing else we can do then but get into
the news.
And now Disney Parks Podcast News.
Well, kids, we've got some new Photopass Snapchat lenses and can't miss surprises for the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary. Is Snapchat really still a big deal?
I didn't know it was a thing. Yeah, I that's what I thought.
All right, cool. I can't think of any. Well, anyway, Disney Photopass service is teaming up with Snap to show guests Walt Disney World Resort in a whole new way with magical augmented reality experiences to share with their friends and family, and featuring some of their favorite Disney characters. It'll all start with new ways to meet up with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse at the resort. With Snapchat lenses starring everyone's favorite duo, Mickey and Minnie, who will be right beside guests in Snapchat with their playful expressions and gestures. They can even give guests a hug. So can't have any guests touching other people, but we Snapchat it. Augmented reality.
Yes.
Why go on vacation? The Mickey and Minnie Mouse lenses will be available on the Snapchat app only at Walt Disney World Resort. But to celebrate the launch and other special experiences to come, guests can try them at home anywhere in the United States until June 3rd. So this is just the beginning. Disney's working with Snap on more amazing photo experiences, including some magical surprises in celebration of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. So to mark the occasion, Disney Photopass service is working with Snap virtually to virtually transform Cinderella Castle. So with the My Disney Experience app, guests will be able to place their favorite image captured by Disney Photopass photographers on the iconic castle with augmented reality.
Huh.
Guests can look through their camera lens in the app, and they'll see a beautiful mosaic of special moments shared by our guests to celebrate the 50th. And the best part is, guests can share more memories with friends and family, and the next time they return during the 18-month-long 50th celebration. And when they do, their photo will be waiting for them. There'll be even more to discover in My Disney Experience app this fall, including special Disney Photopass lenses guests can use right from the app, powered by Snap's camera technology. Guests will be able to take selfies with their favorite Disney characters from very far away and experience unique Walt Disney World moments. And even some magic of their own with augmented reality. There will be more news to share ahead of the 50th, so stay tuned. This is quite interesting. Have you done this? I've got Snapchat on my phone.
Yes, it's on my if you want to follow me at Facebook, Tony Caselnova, I have it. It's like the third third post down. I have Mickey Mouse hugging me.
Magic in May. No, that's not. How did we?
I can't.
Disney?
I don't like the whole augmented reality. They said it over and over again, and it's almost like unprecedented times. It's taken on a whole new meaning. It just makes me sad. Anyway, augmented reality.
Right. It's a little weird because when you look at it, it looks like Mickey's hands have been severed.
Oh.
Like his hand is on me, but his body is behind me.
Oh,
that was awful. It looked not great.
I mean, it's a great filter. I look fantastic.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, you look totally fantastic.
No. That's
get that. Oh yeah, no, it's not the right one. But I'm a good looking.
That's okay. That's not great.
Is it through the Snapchat app?
Yeah, through the Snapchat app.
Okay.
Yeah, yep.
Huh.
So,
so here's my.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hey,
pal! Look at my hands; they come off. Oh gosh.
How did you get that? How did you get to that? For everybody who's listening, if you're in the Snapchat app,
I think I don't know. It came up. I was like, oh, this is. But then later it disappeared, and I had to go search for it and find somebody else that had the filter camera, and then click on that to get the filter thing. It was very complicated. It's above my age grade. A teenager,
now I want to
yes.
play with it.
An old man like me, no. All right, let's talk about Disneyland. Hotel is reopening July 2nd. I am stoked. I love this hotel. It's part of their phased reopening at Disneyland Resort. Moves another step forward. Disneyland Resort original hotel reopens on July 2nd with limited capacity. Somebody's got to explain, what do they mean by that in hotel rooms? Like every other room or every other floor? What does that mean? You can make reservations now. Call Heidi. She'll book it. You can stay in the Fantasy Tower. It's an enchanting where nostalgia and Disneyland touches pixie dust and hidden Mickeys meld with the hotel's mid-century modern design. That's probably why I like it. Initially, the Fantasy Tower will be the first Disneyland hotel to reopen. In all guest rooms, a favorite feature is the headboard, which I almost ripped out of the room. That lights up with fireworks. You push a button and it plays a wish your heart makes. and it looks like the fireworks, and it plays. It's spectacular, and the sconces
Sitting
in the
there all night
bathroom.
going.
Yes, I was doing
Like-
it all
like-
night, Dang.
Your roommate was loving you.
It was my entire family. Yes.
Okay.
So during the closure, Disney decided to give the upholstery and fabrics throughout the guest rooms and lobbies and meeting areas, because, meetings are important,
Yep.
were all refreshed. So they did a soft goods update for us that know. The guest rooms now feature a fun new fireworks pattern in the carpet and the upgraded platform beds, where you can stuff your storage, because,
fun.
you can, bring all that big luggage with you. The corridor flooring features new patterns inspired by the art of Mary Blair, with graphic elements recalling the park lands each of the towers are named for, a fantasy and adventure, obviously. During your vacation, guests can stroll the Disneyland's hotel gorgeous grounds, and yes, they are very nice. Take a cool ride down the monorail water slide. I highly recommend.
Mhm.
Swim in the themed pools. Take a dip in either the Mickey and Minnie Spa whirlpools. Relax in a cabana, or at the pool bar, or at Trader Sam's, or any of those places, or all right near the pool. For guests planning to visit theme parks during their stay, don't forget that you will need a ticket and a park pass. So, and I would tell you to go check out the wall of memorabilia too at the Disneyland. Even if you're not staying there, they have this entire huge wall of Mickey Mouse Club memorabilia, which is
Wow.
If I had something to cut the glass, I would have taken it.
They have laws against that.
What?
They have laws against that.
Yeah, they might.
Stealing. It's called stealing.
I don't know if you're going to be allowed back in.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm on lists.
Some listeners to this podcast are going, Tony Caselnova, Tony Caselnova. Oh, I see that here. Oh,
yeah.
Flag that.
Yeah.
No entry. No coming into the resorts.
No coming to the
shoot
resort.
on site.
Yeah.
That's
Shoot
so bad.
to kill. Okay, cool. Yeah, come on in, Tony.
Yeah.
So now you could be our guest with Beauty and the Beast inspired spaces aboard the brand new Disney Wish. If you did not watch the, I can't remember how long it was, 44-minute commercial.
Yeah.
30 minutes? I thought it was 44 minutes.
Yeah, maybe it was.
The incredibly well done long commercial for the Disney Wish. I know I'm not selling it really well, but you should go back and watch it. It's on YouTube. It's amazing.
Yes.
So jealous.
Yep.
But when it comes to the overall design of the Disney Wish, one of the things that Disney's most excited about is how the new ship will brim with Disney storytelling and enchantment. Guests who have vacationed with Disney Cruise Line before know that they offer dedicated spaces for adults to relax and unwind. Aboard the Disney Wish, the adult dining venues will have a uniquely Disney twist inspired by the Beauty and the Beast story. At Palo Steakhouse, Disney's evolving the Disney Cruise Line favorite and combining authentic Italian cuisine with a more modern steakhouse flair. As guests dine in this sophisticated space, they'll notice subtle theming centered around everyone's favorite punctual and precise clock, Cogsworth. Now, can I pause for just 1 second?
Sure.
Heidi, do you know a lot about Beauty and the Beast?
Do I know a lot about Beauty and the Beast? I think a good amount. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know what country Beauty and the Beast takes place in?
Yes. Do you want me to
And
tell
that would
you?
be
France?
Yes, please.
Okay, France. Yep.
So France, but we're going to do Italian cooking in a modern steakhouse flair.
Hold
That's
on.
the things that's the kind of stuff that I struggle with. So
It's still in the Mediterranean region of Europe.
Yeah,
That's surprising to me, though. Disney's usually really good with those details. What's happening?
Yeah.
They're trying too hard to shoehorn Beauty and the Beast in.
Trying to shove that into Apollo.
Yeah, it should have just waited until this new Pixar movie comes out and just themed it to that, because that's going to take place in Italy. Luca. So the design of this space features dark wood detailing that is adorned with clock-inspired wall art. The layout will offer oversized banquette seating or the option for a more intimate table that will be adjacent to expansive windows offering stunning ocean views. While Apollo Steakhouse is deep and rich in ambiance, Enchanted by Chef Arnaud Lallement, I can't even say it, celebrates the light and quality of Cogsworth's quick-witted colleague Lumiere, boasting a palette of blues and whites brought to life through shimmering light fixtures made up of gold and glassy baubles. Guests will discover these elegant design details celebrating the debonair candelabra, all while enjoying a gourmet menu created by the 3-star Michigan chef Lallement. One thing's for sure, a dinner here will certainly be and I'm using Disney's words here, illuminating experience. Both restaurants feature private dining rooms and will be joined by an outdoor terrace overlooking the ocean. And of course, Disney won't be able to celebrate the story of Beauty and the Beast without one of the most iconic elements in the film, the Enchanted Rose that started it all. Found at the entrance of Apollo Steakhouse and Enchanted, the lounge, appropriately named The Rose, will serve as the perfect seating for a pre-dinner aperitif or after-dinner cocktail. I wish they would just play The Rose by Bette Midler on continuous loop.
Oh, Lord.
So awful. Beyond the Disney wish, there are other ways to celebrate the classic tale at sea. Disney's Broadway-style show Beauty and the Beast aboard the Disney Dream is an innovative take on that draws inspiration from the live-action film. The musical production is filled with show-stopping numbers featuring the songs guests know and love, and the immersive set is simply stunning. Giant LED walls transport audiences through the adventure, and for the first time in forever, for a Beauty and the Beast stage show, the use of innovative puppetry brings the enchanted objects to life. It's a must-see show while sailing aboard the Disney Dream. I guess we've switched ships. There's no doubt the guests will find other references to this timeless tale throughout all the Disney cruise ships and be able to see favorite Disney friends, including Belle, throughout their Disney cruise line. Stay tuned to see what's coming to the Disney Wish in summer of 2022. So you can see my consternation there.
So this is this because they're doing the Marvel interactive thing on the Wish, and now this will be the second interactive dinner show. So dinner is not going to be just dinner anymore. It's going to be dinner and a show, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. I wonder if
that'd be great.
Yeah. I wonder if that'll increase times to get dinner, because I'm sure certain things will be timed.
Yeah.
Bro, the musicals on the ship are only 45 minutes. Dinner's longer than 45 minutes usually. They can turn that pretty quick.
Yeah. Here's hoping.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's Disney. They're not gonna screw that up. Yeah. But I'm glad that it made sense, because I'm reading all this stuff about Beauty and the Beast, and the main character on the Wish is Cinderella. Right?
Yes.
I mean, somebody disconnects there for me. It's like, great, we're getting the new ship, but it seems like if they're really pushing Beauty and the Beast so hard, why wouldn't it be Belle or Beast or something?
Yeah.
What do I know? I'm just a podcaster.
No.
A missed opportunity.
Yes. Yeah. They never ask us. They just do these stupid things, and then
God, call us. We're all right here.
Yeah. We'll help you. We'll help you. I'll help
We
you
are
for
available.
a fast pass. I just want a fast
Yes.
pass.
Oh,
All right, here in
wonderful.
Florida, we're getting close to our 50th, and now cast members are getting a touch of iridescence for the world's most magical celebration. Cast members have now have been the heart of Walt Disney World for nearly 50 years. And then we hear time and time again that it's cast members who make the magic. That's true. It's the icing on the cake of the memories the guests make here at the most magical place on earth. So I hope they would do, for the opening, they did a great big picture. And I think for the 35th, they put some of the cast members in front. I hope for the 50th, well, they've laid off a lot of them. I hope they can get the ones that have been there since opening day to come back, and be part of this celebration. In some capacity, I'm just saying, Disney. It would be nice if you were to bring them back.
It would.
Hey, I know we fired you unceremoniously back when COVID hit, but hey.
Would you like to come back for a picture?
Come on back.
Come on back. We'll take a great picture. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. And okay.
As, yours for $14.95.
Yeah. And, well, probably more like $29.99.
$29.99.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Yeah. You're talking 1971 pricing.
Wishful thinking. Shoot.
Yeah. So as they embark on the celebration for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, it's only fitting that the cast members have a starring role. I believe so. And that's why they're excited to share that later this year, as part of the world's most magical celebration, Walt Disney World cast members will get to add a new name tag to their wardrobes, with probably the shoebox full of other ones they have at their house. Whether in costumes or professionally dressed, name tags are an essential part of every cast member. The look and are worn over the heart with pride. The name tag will feature iridescent, similar to those shimmering beacons of magic that you heard about earlier this year. So that's the 4 park icons. The resort's 50th anniversary castle logo is the spotlight above. In the picture there.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to look like the license plate, except in a name tag fashion. Let's put it that way. Cast members can look forward to getting their new shimmering name tags this fall, right around the time the world's most magical celebration kicks into gear. In the meantime, they're dusting off their collections and reliving their memories. So that's good. The picture looks great. I think it's fantastic, and a lot of the wardrobe and costumes have gotten an update as well. So, I think they're trying to make this the best they can.
Yeah, there's a really cool video that shows how they were made. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
it's neat to see.
Yeah, like
yes, it's so fun. Very simple but elegant.
Yeah, what a job. What do you do? I make 78,000 name tags at Disney.
You work for Disney?
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about our Patreon. So we want to thank all of our Patreons for being Patreon contributors. Everything from $10 up to $35. If you sign up for the $35 level, you not get all the shows, but you also get included a Disney by the Numbers t-shirt with that level. So you get all the great shows plus a shirt each month. If you pay annually now, you'll save 10%. So that's another way you can get a little discount. And, I can't reach it. And if you sign up now or level up, so if you go like from 5 to 10 or 10 to 35, you can get an embroidered Pixar hat while supplies last. So go check us out at patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Okay. This weekend, right? It's this weekend? Yes, it's this weekend. It's Saturday.
Happening.
Saturday, May 29th, 1 p.m. We are going to go to the Splitsville Lounge. Join us. The appetizers are on us. We want you to come out, say hello. Wear a mask, don't wear a mask. Shake my hand, don't shake my hand. I'm not offended by any of it. Just come out. We want to see half your face, all of your face, whatever part of your face you want to show us. Please come out and do that. June 12th, we only have two, count them, two seats left for our lunch with a former Disney Imagineer, Brian Collins. He's the one who's been doing the special shows for us. He was busy this month, but we'll get back to that soon. So come out. You can get those tickets at https://DPP with Brian.eventbrite.com. Go do that, or go check us out on Facebook, the Disney Parks Podcast page. I have a link there. August 7th, we were going to go to Ravello. I have to make a phone call because it looks like all of their tables are booked. For August already. It's May.
Bummer.
It's not like we don't know people there. Hey, this is Mr. Caselnova.
That's why I have to make a phone call. Because online reservations are not my friend right now. So I have to, I may have to pull some strings to get this to happen because we're going. If not, we're going to have problems. And then also mark your calendar, December 11th, we are going to have a monorail crawl. That's our Christmas crawl. We go around to all the deluxe resorts on the monorail and see Christmas trees and drink and be merry. So I think it's also because I'm asking for a larger party. I may have to, get a table split because they're not doing it. Another thing is we want to give a shout out to William. He runs a podcast called A Not So Brief History of Disney World. They're great little shows, quick little history of Walt Disney World. He does a great job. He's on Spotify and Anchor and all that stuff. If you just Google A Not So Brief History of Disney World, you'll see it come up right there in your search, and go check him out. He does a great job over there. So I wanted to say thanks for reaching out. We like to help everybody with their podcast if we can, so you can go do that. All right, John, last week we had a trivia question. I think this was a trivia question that you wrote, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I did a couple of researchy things. Yes, I did.
So the question was, what was the name of the lovable caterpillar character in the movie A Bug's Life? And the answer was what, John?
Heimlich, I'm so excited.
All right.
Not the maneuver.
Heimlich is correct, and the winner is Peggy. Peggy, it'll go out in the mail this week. So thank you for doing that. All right. This may seem like an easy question, but maybe it's not. But the question this week is this. Pongo and Purdy originally had how many puppies in the movie 101 Dalmatians? And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not 101. It's something different. This is the original amount of puppies they had in the movie. So if you think you know the answer, send that to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com.
Excellent.
Excellent, Smith.
1 second. So, Hong Kong Disneyland's True Colors Orchestra celebrates a whole new world of inclusion. Why do you give me these stories? God, you set me up. It's often said that you can bring people together, and Hong Kong Disneyland, what?
All I hear is Cyndi Lauper song, True Colors, every time I've read this. Yeah, that's the only thing I heard. The only thing that popped into my head.
Yeah, so it's often been said that music brings people together, and Hong Kong Disneyland did just that in their collaboration with the largest inclusive orchestra in Hong Kong, True Colors Symphony, TCS, to develop a special rendition of A Whole New World. From Aladdin. All seen it. Tony sings it better than I do. This unique version of the song featuring traditional Chinese restaurants. I'm not tired. You are. Chinese instruments in celebrating diverse vocals and sounds aims to celebrate the cultures and people that make up the world we all share. fittingly, Hong Kong Disneyland's Castle of Magical Dreams, which symbolizes a shining beacon of possibility and hope for all, served as the backdrop for the song's music video. The TCS Colors Symphony mission is to, quote, cultivate the musical talent of people with disabilities, providing performers with various platforms to shine. The orchestra, made up of 22 diverse musicians of all ages, backgrounds, and abilities, demonstrates how music is accessible to and for everyone. Their video is available out on YouTube, and what you probably want to search is A Whole New World, Hong Kong True Colors Symphony.
Correct.
Nice.
That is correct.
Very cool.
They keep using the word diverse and inclusion, and it's been so beat up here in America. I was like,
Yeah.
don't give me that. We actually had somebody tell us that they would never listen to the show again because we dared to say something that was quasi-political. So now I'm all gun shy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, we're not. Disneyland Resort now launched a new way to purchase theme park tickets and park reservations at what? The same time.
Ooh,
Say they
what?
so.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep.
Nice.
All right. As you know, you need a ticket and a park reservation in order to get into the Wonderland. So here's how this is going to work. To purchase a ticket and a theme park reservation together, you start at Disneyland.com/park reservations. You click the select ticket. Then you select the number of days you wish to visit the parks. You can choose the number of tickets you need for all guests in your party, ages 3 and up. Then you select your ticket type, so 1 park per day or a park hopper ticket. Then you now pick a date and a park for your theme park reservation, subject to availability. If you choose the park hopper tickets, select your starting park for each day of your visit, subject to availability, while you then can begin crossing over between the parks after 1 p.m. that day, based on availability.
Mm-hmm.
For added convenience, you may now select the add-on option of purchasing parking vouchers in advance. You then review your current selections, and I would make sure that they are right, and then purchase said tickets. So, now Heidi had mentioned to us earlier that Heidi, the travel agents, cannot do this for you. You have to do this because you have to sign a waiver saying that you're not going to sue Disney to Fantasyland because you got COVID in their parks. So this is something the travel agents can't help you with, unfortunately. You're on your own. So get a teenager to help you. They'll, get through it in about 3 seconds and binkity bangity boom a lickety split. Okay, so if you already have purchased a ticket and you have a valid ticket, this is what you do. You're going to log into your Disney account on the Disneyland.com or the Disneyland app, and then make sure that that ticket is linked to that account in the reservation system. Then you head back to Disneyland.com/park reservations, click Make a Park Reservation, create your party of peoples that you're going to be traveling with for this trip or this visit. Then you select the day and the theme park you'd like to visit. Guests with park hopper tickets will select the theme park that they wish to start in for that day, depending on availability. And then you will be able to begin crossing over. I like when they say crossing over, like I'm crossing over the Rainbow Bridge or something. When you want to go to the other park, you can do that after 1 p.m., depending on availability. You review and confirm your visit. Make sure everything is correct, the days and parts that you're starting in. As a reminder, guests with multi-day tickets will be required to make separate park reservations for each day they plan to visit the theme parks. In addition, make sure that you have a valid park ticket. Heidi, is there a place that they can go to see if their ticket is still valid? Can they call? I'm sure there's Disneyland ticket number. Right?
I would, yeah. Typically, you should have something, on
something
the
that
card
you-
that would identify a number that you could call.
Is that something that you guys can check, like if a ticket is valid or not? If they give you ticket
I'm
numbers?
sure we could help. Yeah, I'm sure we could help. And too, if it's in the app, I know at least with like Walt Disney World tickets, typically you can see the dates, the valid dates or when it expires. So
right. Well, I'm sure if you tried to link the ticket to your account, it would tell you if it was valid or not too.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Probably the smart thing to do. Keep in mind that appropriate face. Oh, we know that. Make sure you have the Disneyland app. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I like that they're linking these two things together. Finally, I hope they start doing it here in Florida because, like we were saying, it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt to try and make sure you get availability when you want.
Absolutely, it would be really nice.
Yep.
Have you ever been to Disneyland Paris, Heidi?
I was over there and I did not take advantage of actually visiting. So no, I'm really bummed about that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll be able to go back because starting June 21st, superhero fans can assemble at the all-new Disney's Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel, with bookings opening on May 18th, so they're already open, with an exclusive launch offer. What was it you said? Pending availability.
Yeah.
The 4-star hotel out as a New York art gallery is making heroic history. Not only is this the first hotel in the world dedicated to Marvel art, it also is one of the largest publicly viewable collections of Marvel artwork, paying tribute to the home of many Marvel superheroes and the artists who created them. The hotel will house 350 pieces of art, including 50 exclusive pieces spanning both comics and movies by more than 150 artists from Europe and beyond. The hotel experience will take immersive storytelling to heroic heights. Guests can stand alongside a friendly neighborhood favorite for a selfie with Spider-Man in the heroic selfie spot at the superhero station, where there will be plenty of photo ops, apparently. Aspiring comic book artists can sharpen their skills at the Marvel Design Studio, while sports enthusiasts can power up at the fitness center, including an outdoor metro pool and hero training zone, an outdoor field with dedicated areas for a variety of sports activities. 471 superior rooms and 90 executive rooms, including 25 suites dedicated to Spider-Man, the Avengers, or Marvel superheroes in general, make up the epically appointed Manhattan-style accommodations that offer 4-star service. This looking to replenish their stores will find those looking to replenish their stores will find New York-inspired noshes and nightcaps at unique restaurants and bar concepts celebrating more Marvel. From veteran heroes to heroes in training, there's something for everyone at Disney's Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel. Packages are already on sale, with the exclusive launch offer on www.disneylandparis.com through the Disney Paris call center and official travel partner channels. So I'm assuming destinations to travel is part of that. To make the stay even more super, guest booking before July 29th, 2021 with an arrival date before March 30th, 2022, will receive a take-home exclusive Marvel print by artist Matt Ferguson and a complimentary mocktail of their choice from one of the hotel bars. A deliberate approach to health and safety measures will be implemented, and guests are encouraged to check out DisneylandParis.com for the most current information.
I'm surprised they didn't do, like we have, what was the ship, the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. ship thing?
The Quinjet?
Yeah.
Or the
I'm
bus?
surprised they didn't build like one of those over there and make it a hotel. Right?
That would have been smart. Yeah.
Yeah. Like we're getting a Star Wars Galactic Cruiser. Why not build the Marvel equivalent of that? You can live your best Marvel day. They don't.
Another missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's the show of missed opportunities.
There you go.
That should be the title for the show. All right. Hong Kong Disneyland announces a new castle show We got nothing here. No show, no firework, no nothing. We got nothing. We got no
Nope.
entertainment.
No.
It's a brand new stage show. It's coming to Hong Kong Disneyland, and it's Castle of Magic Dreams. That's the name of their castle, by the way. According to the official Disney Parks Twitter, it's titled Follow Your Dreams at the Castle of Magical Dreams. The new 20-minute show will take guests on an uplifting musical journey with performances by Mickey Mouse and his pals. The show is set to premiere on June 30th of this year.
Yay.
And it's part of the resort's 15th anniversary celebration. Hong Kong Disneyland reopened to guests on February 19th after previously closing 3 times. The 4th time stuck. So,
Oh, geez.
yeah, I hope they announce something for some kind of show besides Harmonious that we know of. They redid the entire castle stage.
Mm.
I'm sure something is coming.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hey,
When?
I'll have to edit this, but these next outside of the Grand Floridian story, these next 3 stories we did last week, I can almost guarantee it. I know I talked about the Marvel thing. I talked about Broadway last week, so I was singing Hamilton in my head the whole time.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why
I'm
not?
sorry. I just edit. Okay. Hey, we've got an early look. I heard this news story break and it blew my mind. And I think Tony and I talked about it offline. But in the wake of Disney Vacation Club's surprise announcement that new villas are being added to Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, here's what we know. Phase 2 of the villas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa will include 200 deluxe studio villas. All rooms will sleep 5, presumably with a queen-size bed, full or queen Murphy bed, and a fold-down twin bed similar to Disney's Riviera Resort. See, they fell onto something at Riviera, so they're like, let's replicate that.
Yeah.
These new studio villas may be larger than the existing studio rooms in the dedicated DVC building. Grand Floridian hotel rooms are listed at 447 square feet versus 374 square feet for the current DVC studios. The Big Pine Key building is located on the shores of Seven Seas Lagoon, adjacent to the Courtyard Pool. Many resort amenities are closer to Big Pine Key than the existing DVC building, including the main lobby, resort, restaurants, boat dock, and the walking path to the Magic Kingdom. Rooms will be added to the existing condominium association, giving owners access to the exciting 100 villas on the south side of the property, which includes studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, and 3 bedroom grand villas. 6 new villas are being added to the existing condo association. New owners will be bound by the expiration date as of January 31st, 2064. Annual dues will be the same for all Grand Floridian owners, regardless of where their points are deeded. Barring unexpected legal maneuverings on DVC's part, Grand Floridian resale buyers should have access to all current resorts except Disney's Riviera Resort. Grand Floridian points are currently priced at, holy cow, $245 each, direct from DVC. However, the rate represents their sold-out premium for a resort that ceased active sales in 2015. Offer price for Phase 2 may be closer to the current prevailing rate of $200 per point for Riviera and Aulani, can't say that right, Disney Vacation Club villas. Project opening is summer of 2022.
Yeah. So they took the building by the Courtyard Pool and they're repurposing it. So they're taking all the rooms in there and turning them into studio villas. When they made the announcement, they didn't say there was a Phase 2. You know, they neglected to mention that there's a
I think
Phase 2.
That's the building where I stayed in October, surprisingly enough. It's very Big Pine Key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Very conveniently located.
Yes.
So.
Yes, very much so. I mean, pop into that cafe, the lobby, the pool, it's all very close.
Right there.
Yeah, very close. It's good stuff. That was the news this week that shocked me the most. I'm like, they're doing what? I don't want to. I don't want to hear any Disney executive saying we have a money flow problem because I don't see it anywhere.
Right? No kidding.
Yeah. All right. If you're looking for some merch, I don't even know what's over there anymore. Masks, buttons, phone cases, whatever. Go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/TEE Public. That's T Public. Go take a look and see what we got up there still. I don't even know what's left up there. I probably should go take a look.
They done us dirty over there.
Yeah. They keep paying us, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
The entire $3 a month.
Hey kids, how about a little headline news?
And now, the headline news.
All right, so there's a new wall at Disney Springs you can get a picture in front of, and this is now the Chicken Squad, which is a Disney Junior show. Great, terrific, thank you. The Orange Bird was probably better, but anyway. I saw lots of pictures. All right, Fantasia Gardens just recently celebrated their 25th anniversary.
Whoa. Congratulations.
I did not know
awesome.
It was that old.
Nope.
I didn't either. Still's awesome, though.
Yeah. Disneyland Paris is back in action on June 17th, which we just kind of spoke about. So if you can get to Paris, I hear leaving the country is very complicated and coming back is just as complicated. Lots of COVID tests. If you're looking to set sail for some Disney Cruise Line merchandise and treats, they're now available at Disney's Yacht Club. That makes better sense than the World of Disney store.
Yes, it does.
That was a little weird. Sense. Yeah, a little weird, but I'm sure people are now running over to that resort, but that's too bad. We spoke about Cape May coming back. Cape May Cafe coming back. It is open. They're open for breakfast. They're open for dinner. Dinner is $42, but here is the problem, kids. The thing that you go there for, the main item, the crab legs, is now extra. It's $42 for your boil and then an extra $29.99 a pound per person if you want crab legs.
Whew.
That
hurts.
Is 70 some odd dollars. I'll tell you. Go over to Kappa, go over to Ravello, go anywhere else. I mean, it's a lot of work to get your food out of a crab leg.
Yeah. Well, there's all up and down 192 or Restaurant Row that has a better deal than that.
Yeah.
But we are going and testing out the Cape May breakfast in first weekend in June.
Yeah. Somebody invited me to dinner. They said, I want to go get the crab legs. I got a reservation at the Cape May Cafe. So I was looking over the menu just to see I was like, oh, did you know that they're extra? He's like, what? I said, yes, they are now extra. So we are now not going there, and now we're going to Ravello. And that ended that.
There you go.
Hey, Ample Hills closed at the boardwalk, but Disney says, they have ice cream things in there. Let's make it an ice cream store. So Disney now opened up their own ice cream shop on the boardwalk. So it's not Ample Hills, but it's Disney ice cream at the boardwalk. So go check that out.
Still ice cream.
Ice cream is ice cream.
Yep.
It might not be Bob Iger's favorite, but you can still go there.
Nice.
Annual pass holders shan't receive magic bands for free anymore.
What's up with that?
You got 5,000 of them in your house. Pick one and wear it to the park.
I know.
That's true. 17 of them here.
Yeah. Activate one and get it to the park. That's all you have to do.
Yep.
Come on, people. Or
Use
just
your phone now.
well, that's what they're pushing everybody to is the phone, obviously. It'll be interesting because, they were really big on this magic band thing, and now it's just, Yeah.
Yep. And now prices went up for them. I just tried to order some to add on to my trip, and the $5 ones are now $10 ones.
Yeah.
So
Yikes.
Yeah.
And there's still that crappy gray, right?
Yeah, actually, these are the different colors. I have not seen the standard colors that they used to give for free. I have not seen them on the site. So
yeah,
it's different.
I don't think they exist anymore.
No.
I walked up to somebody one time a couple years ago. He had a gray Magic Band, and I said, "Didn't get your Magic Band order in time." He's like, "Don't get me started. My wife hasn't let me forget." I'm like,
they threw all the Magic Bands in a Maserati and told their mother-in-law to drive it off a cliff because they didn't want them anymore. They're just done with them. They're done. Yeah,
that's true.
Disney, in I guess a bold move, removed all the relaxation stations because you can now be outside without your mask on. So there's no need for a place outside anymore. Just go sit anywhere without your mask on. Relax, relax all over the place.
Anywhere.
Anywhere you feel like relaxing. Just pull up some concrete and go to sleep. Disney's Paradise Pier will open on June 15th. That's great. That's another one. So that June 1, July. That's great. Physical distancing markers have been removed from a lot of the attractions. I heard Slinky Dog, Toy Story Mania. All of these extended queues have now had their markers removed. Now, I don't know if they're just assuming we now know what 6 feet looks like or 3 feet. That's a pretty bad assumption for most people.
Yeah, not going to end well. No.
Yeah. So I know they say you have to social distance to have all the signs in front of the park still. So I don't, I'm assuming they're assuming that we know what 3 feet looks like or something. We'll see. We ended our temperature checks here in Florida, and Disneyland is getting rid of their temperature checks on June 15th. So you will no longer need to have your temperature recorded by the aliens. Boop,
Amen.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Heidi, thank you so much for being a part of our show tonight. And come to the caffeine wore off, but you're a trooper. You got to it.
Yes. Thank you for having me. I'm pushing through. No, we're good.
And that is Heidi Estep at d2travel.com. HEIDIESTEP at d2travel.com. If you want to shoot a quick email and book some travel. We want to thank Destinations to Travel for being our great partners. We appreciate everything that they do and allowing us to have Heidi for the evening to bounce questions off of and get some updates on the travel. It's something that we enjoy because we just, we get tired of just me being Tony. It's always great to have a third and even on occasion fourth person joining us. But yeah. So, guys, we want to make sure if you would like to find out a little bit more about us, you can go over to DisneyParksPodcast.com. You see all of our show archives as well as blog posts that are written by some amazing travel planners from Destinations to Travel. If you'd like to follow us on social media, you can go to either the Facebook or the Instagram or the YouTube, all at Disney Parks Podcast. And finally, if you'd like to support the show, you'd like to do some really cool things supporting us and also get access to 3 shows that you can't hear anywhere else, you go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. And that way you can sign up. You can get some amazing Disney swag. You can get the 3 shows. You can get some t-shirts. And you can even get a killer little Pixar hat. All sorts of stuff for this. So go check that out. And anything else, T?
I think
Heidi?
that's it.
Well, kids, thanks a lot for being here. Oh, yeah. Join us live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Because if we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.